Hello. Um, Today's going to be a little bit different. Usually I write down like sort of what I want to say, but I'm just kind of free balling it today. Um, so for last week I'm down 1.8 pounds, which is good. Um, my goal was to do like about 2 pounds a week, so 1.8 is pretty close, and I'm happy with it. But I just kind of wanted to be real uh, with what's going on in my life. So I'm the type of person that I could do 9 things right, and all I will focus on is the 10th thing that I did wrong. Um, and there's a lot of negative self talk and disappointment surrounding that. And I think last week I just tried to take too much on. So, I mean, life, adulting, everything, there's multiple problems in your life that you're going to want to take on or fix or improve or anything, but you don't want to fall into the trap of trying to do too much at once and like letting that disappoint you that you can't do all of that at once. You have to make small steps or focus on one thing at a time, or whatever works for you. So yeah. So yesterday I did good. I one of my goals, not like specific goals, but I wanted to get Connor to be more independent in doing his schoolwork. And yesterday I did minimal help for him, and the struggle was real, and I may have yelled at one point, and I apologized, but I got some things off my chest that I'd kind of been holding on into because I didn't want to upset him, and he said some things too, so it was good. We'll go forward. Um, so what I learned is like to not try and change my whole world, and that just changing a little bit at a time is okay. There's really that abstract thought of perfection. It doesn't exist. Whenever you get close, you end up moving the bar, so you'll never reach it, and I shouldn't get frustrated just because I can't reach it. That I'm doing my best, and that's enough. So next week I'm going to get back to the basics of just little by little, and reminding myself that the best is enough, and that try and find like some peace within myself for next week. So my goal next week isn't really weight or anything related. It's that I want to post one thing that I like about myself, or I'm proud, or something like that every day. Like instead of doing my selfies with workouts and stuff like that, I want to post some self-love. So that's what I'm going to try and do next week, starting tomorrow. And then I planned out my next 3-month goals. So I started with like writing down things that stress me out. So money, bills, debt, having enough money to do things I enjoy, having enough money to do home improvements. That's always a big planning for my future. Money's always a stressor. My weight and my health. Again, I want to be able to enjoy life. I want to be able to be active and do the things, keep up with like my family and Connor, and do active things with Connor. Obviously, a lot of weight puts stress on your body, aches and pains. And to be real, like losing the amount of weight that I'm hoping to lose, like there's good possibility that I'm going to have loose skin, and that's a stressor. Like nobody really wants that, but obviously having the weight is worse, but still it exists. And then just the other third stress was just my home. Like I said, doing those home improvements and making my home, and like I still haven't painted. I'm doing that this weekend, next weekend, hopefully. I'm having like a painting party. I have 2 people coming from work to help me paint because I've never painted walls. And so I haven't like hung a lot of pictures or done anything to make my house a home. And then just keeping up with like chores and the clutter and everything, and then feeling judged when people come over, like if it's not immaculate, if it's not really clean. So like I've said before, like the state of my home is a reflection of the state of my mind. So the worse my home looks, the worse I am. But of course, that's when people make comments about, it not being tidy or there being clutter or whatever, and that's the worst time at the same time. So, having a plan for these stressors, using extra money that I have at the end of every month to pay down my debt, and have that like snowball, and then I'll have money to have fun, save money for a vacation so that I can enjoy life and do those home improvements, ask for help if I need it. It's no shame that you need help. And then allow myself to be imperfect, which seems like a silly thing to say, but it's a struggle for me. Perfection is impossible. And just because you can't meet perfection doesn't mean you should give up. Just because, like that 10th thing doesn't work out right doesn't mean like the 9 things, I'm just going to, screw it. It's all about progress and not perfection. So my first goal is about my health. I want to lose 15 pounds. And I met my last 3 months goal. I lost 20 pounds since July 29th. So my next one's only 15 for 2 reasons. One is as I progress, it's going to get harder to lose weight. But then also we've got Thanksgiving and we've got Christmas and we've got my birthday in there. So yeah, 15s might be a little hard, but I can do it. Why I want it is to improve my health, my happiness, be more active, be more comfortable in my body and my clothes. If I obtain it, that goal of 15 pounds, right now, I wrote it in pencil, all my rewards in pencil in case they change, I've been doing those YouTube videos, the Body Project YouTube videos, and they only post like a small portion of their videos online for free. So I think a 1-year subscription is like $99. So I think I will reward myself with that if I can make 15 pounds by the end of December. Finance, I want to pay down some credit card for financial security, less debt, more money to do things that I want to do. And if I reach that goal, right now my thought is maybe like a weekend getaway to like DC, like go see some museums and stuff, but not have to worry about driving back and forth and be able to spend the day. And then my personal goal is to just purge some of that clutter that's been growing in my basement, because that's where I shove everything when I don't know what to do with it. So my thought is, at Christmas, a lot of that stuff's going to come out because I'm going to put my tree up, decorate, and then I can purge some of the stuff that I don't have room for. Like my house is a different setup than my old house, so I might not be able to decorate as much as I used to. So, yeah, those are my 3 months goals: 15 pounds, pay off debt, and purge Christmas from my basement. So that's me for this week, and I'm going to do my best. Thank you.